Hi everyone. Today we're going to be doing a class on back bends. Now, given that most of us spend our days either in a chair or leaning forward looking at a device, it's important that we do back bends so we can open up the front of the body and relieve any tension that we're creating by leaning excessively forward for long periods of time. For this class, you're going to start off on your back with your legs extended and your arms overhead. Then you're going to move your hands and feet to the right while keeping your hips where they are. You might have to move your head and torso slightly. That's perfectly okay. Start breathing into the left side of your body and feeling the expansion that's occurring in your hips, in your underarms as you breathe in this position. Stay here for 5 breaths and then switch sides. From here, bring your hands on your knees, and as you exhale, bend the elbows and draw the knees into your chest. On your inhale, extend your arms and move your knees away from your chest. Repeat this motion for 5 breaths. From here, bring your arms to your sides, bend your knees, and place your feet on the ground. As you inhale, draw your hips up and bring your hands overhead. As you exhale, bring your hips down and bring your arms back to your sides. You're going to repeat this motion for 5 breaths. When you finish your 5 rounds, hold the bridge position with your hips up and your arms overhead for another 5 breaths. From here, draw your knees into your chest and roll from side to side. Keep your lower back flat on the ground, keep your shoulder blades apart, and take this opportunity to massage your back and glutes. You're going to do this for about 30 to 45 seconds. From here, find your way onto your belly and grab your right foot with your right hand. Breathe into your belly so you feel a nice opening in your quads, hips, and abdomen. If you'd like a deeper stretch, engage your feet by drawing your toes away from your body. Stay here for 5 breaths and then switch sides. From here, straighten your legs and bring your arms overhead. As you inhale, lift your right arm and left leg. Exhale, come back to center. On your second inhale, lift your left arm and right leg. Exhale, come back to center. On your third inhale, lift both arms and both legs. Exhale, come back to center. You're going to do this 3-part movement 5 times. Then, hold the Superman position for 3 to 5 breaths. Next, we're going to do some wrist warm-ups. Gently ball your hands into fists and rotate them towards each other. Do this for about 15 seconds and then rotate your wrists the opposite direction. For the next wrist exercise, extend your right arm in front of you with the palm facing forward. Then, pull your fingers back with the opposite arm. Hold this stretch for 30 to 45 seconds. Then switch sides. For your third and final wrist warm-up, extend your arm in front of you with your palm facing towards you. Gently press against the back of the hand with your opposite hand and hold this stretch for 30 to 45 seconds. Then switch arms. Next, find your way into child's pose, and as you inhale, come onto your knees, lift your chest and heart up, bring your arms to your sides, and do a slight back bend. As you exhale, come back into child's pose. You'll repeat this motion 5 times. From here, bring your arms out wide, and as you exhale, bring your right arm to your left side and then look to your right. As you inhale, come back to center, and as you exhale, bring your left arm across and look to your left. You'll repeat this motion 5 times. Next, find your way into a seated position. Point your right elbow to the ceiling and place your right hand on your back. You can use your left hand to support your arm and elbow. Stay here for 5 breaths and then switch sides. For the next posture, bring your hands behind you, bring your shoulder blades together, lift your heart up as you come into this back bend. If this is too hard on your wrists, you can put your hands into fists and do the same posture. Stay here for 5 breaths. Next, find your way into child's pose with your arms behind you and your palms facing up. Allow your lower back to open up and your shoulder blades to come apart as you breathe into your belly and your chest. Stay in this position for 5 to 7 breaths. From here, come onto your hands and knees. And as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, bring your shoulder blades together. As you exhale, round your lower back, drop your tailbone, and bring your shoulder blades apart. You'll repeat this cat-cow motion 5 times. From here, come onto your hands and knees, and as you inhale, extend your left arm and right leg. As you exhale, draw your knee and elbow into your chest. Continue this motion for 5 breaths, and then switch sides. From here, come into child's pose, and on your next inhale, start moving forward, lift your chest and heart up, drop your hips, and come into up dog. As you exhale, come back into child's pose. You'll do this motion 5 times. If you need it, you can hold an optional child's pose after your 5 repetitions. Next, come onto your forearms and find your way into a plank position. Hold the plank for 5 breaths. From here, come into an up dog position by lifting your chest and heart up and dropping your hips down. Stay in this position for 5 breaths. From here, come onto your knees and cross your left arm over to your right side and come into child's pose. You're going to stay in this position for 5 breaths, and then you do the same thing on the opposite side. From here, come onto your left knee, extend your right leg, and have your toes pointing towards you. As you inhale, come into a lunge, making sure your knee doesn't go past your toe. As you exhale, come back into the neutral position. Try not to let your torso lean too far forward during this exercise. You're going to repeat this motion 5 times and then switch sides. From here, bend your left knee and bring your right leg back with the heel pointing up. Place your hands on your lower back and drop your head slightly, creating a slight back bend as you lift your heart and chest up to the sky. Stay here for 5 breaths and do the same thing on the other side. From here, drop down onto your right knee and then grab the back of your right foot with your right hand. Stay in this position for 5 breaths. If at any point your knee gets aggravated, feel free to back off. When you're done with your 5 breaths, switch sides. From here, come onto your back, squeeze your knees into your chest, bring your shoulder blades apart, and roll from side to side. You're going to do this motion for 30 to 45 seconds. From here, straighten your legs and put your hands under your buttocks, palms facing down. Press into your elbows and lift your chest up off the ground. Place the top of your head on the mat and lift your feet up 2 to 3 inches off the ground. Make sure your legs are engaged by pointing your toes towards you. Stay in this position for 5 breaths. Finally, squeeze your knees into your chest and then spread your legs and arms out for Shavasana. Stay here as long as you like. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.